to the lowly earth for me, through the bramble and the briar.
This preparation in biodynamics, which didn't come from Rudolf Steiner, it came from a biodynamic farmer in the 1930s called Hugo Erbe, who decided it would be, who thought it would be really brilliant to have something which you could spray out on the land as a blessing for all the beings and forces that are either in the earth or just above the earth, and to do this just at to prepare it at the turning of the year when you've got 1 foot in the old year and 1 foot in the new year, and then wait till Three Kings or Epiphany or whatever you like to call it. January the 6th is a quite astonishingly important day, because it's when the three kings, or more properly the three magi, who are all initiates, came to give these gifts to the Christ child. And these gifts are symbolic of the past. It predates Christianity, that people were aware that these nights when the sun stands still had great spiritual significance, and were times when it was easier or more powerfully apparent that these spiritual forces could be accessed. And he chose gold, frankincense and myrrh because they were the gifts that the three magi brought. So for the last half hour of the old year and the first half hour of the new year, gold, frankincense and myrrh are stirred together in a pestle and mortar until they become a liquid, and then it can be stored and kept. In the 12 holy nights, the earth and the human being goes through these experiences right from the 12 o'clock midday on the Christmas Day through to midday today, and then from midday today till midnight you go through them all again. Then it's looked over by the spiritual world to see what you've done. So we're going through the holy nights again, so we're going to stir this for an hour between us. Really lovely thing to do all together. And then we can all take some home, or if we've got a garden or whatever, and you spray from the boundary, if possible from the outside to the inside, just with a drop every sort of 10 feet or so. But normally, and probably we find this here, if you want to do it here, you'll have to be crawling through brambles. So we
do the best we can.
We normally do
from the
inside. You can do a spiral if you like. And it's just to also recognise the activity of the beings and forces that are on the land, and also to say to them, yes, you can act very well if you want.
Perhaps help us.
Perhaps help us, yeah.
The ancients had names for all these elementals. You know, you had the huons, were the tree elementals, and elementals of water. Undines, that's the old name for them, I think.
Oh, the undines, yeah. The gnomes. I think I've had 3 conversations in the last 2 weeks about You don't believe in gnomes.
I think I'll just sit here.
So remove the bottom.
So that was prepared last New Year's Eve, and so I had the frankincense, the gold and the myrrh, and I put them in a mortar and pestle.
Here, I'm going to bring the spiral, the vortex in. Yeah. Then as that vortex comes to the bottom of the barrel, then we create chaos.
That's what we do with all these things, isn't it?
Yes.
It's chaos, isn't it? We want the chaos.
That rhythm between order and chaos.
But how long you stir for till you turn around and go the other way is entirely up to you. So
Water is so energetic.
The water
anyway,
has
and
memory, which is,
but it's affected by all our emotions and everything, which will change the thinking.
Modern science has denied it for years, but now they're actually coming around to the conclusion that it does.
It does.
well, this is amazing, isn't it? When we started, it was raining.
The sun's come out.
Yeah, you were saying that, weren't you? That's what happens.
Biodynamic carrot. With a gangster carrot, you only get a taste of the front of your mouth.
What's a gangster?
Chemical.
With an organic carrot, you'll get a taste towards the middle of the mouth, but only with biodynamic, even after you've been chewing it for a minute, you've still got another taste at the back.
You're right, Susan. Yeah. Well, because I've still got a bit of a cold, I don't want to dribble it.
Deep vortex there, brother.
Oh, good grief, eh? Look, this is my life.
Just bang.
You too!
We've done the hard bit.
You've softened it a little. Well, New Year till 153 BC was always in March.
Oh, was it?
Of course, January, I never think about January, but January is Janus, which is the one that looks both ways. Yeah, but once we got a scientific thinking which said everything's random, then what's happened is that people now totally disregard rhythm, and that's at the base of people who are saying climate change has got nothing to do with, oil and CO2. That it's they don't deny climate warming. Of course it's warming. You can't say, it wasn't really hot last year. But they're just saying, look at the rhythms, and everything's rhythm. I mean, that's the greatest thing Rudolf Steiner ever said. If you want to understand anything, rhythm is the key. If you look at the rhythms, ice ages occur every so often, but it's not like every 100 years or an exact thing. It could be plus or minus 20, 50. But there's a definite rhythm. And according to some people, we're in a rhythm where we're at the very hot introduction to the Ice Age. So in about 100 years, well, at any time from now,
Well, we're overdue one, aren't we?
get really cold.
Yeah.
Smell the frankincense. I think I'll just sit here.
So remove the bottom.
So that was prepared last New Year's Eve, and so I had the frankincense, the gold and the myrrh, and I put them in a mortar and pestle.
That rhythm between order and chaos.
But how long you stir for till you turn around and go the other way is entirely up to you. It's a
Sometimes it's lovely to feel
free
that.
deed out of your own will.
See how the spirals are all there.
Water is so energetic.
But water
anyway,
has
and
memory, which is,
but it's affected by all our emotions and everything, which will change the circuit.
modern science has denied it for years, but now they're actually coming around to the conclusion that it does.
It does.
There's more in it. Hey, perfect.
Oh, I think the socks are a bit clean. Well, this is amazing, isn't it? When we started it was raining.
Yeah.
Sun's come out.
Yeah, you were saying that, weren't you? That's what happens.
And biodynamic carrot. With a gangster carrot you only get a taste of the front of your mouth.
What's a goat?
Chemical.
With an organic carrot you'll get a taste towards the middle of the mouth, but only with biodynamic, even after you've been chewing it for a minute, you've still got another taste at the back.
You're right, Susan.
Yeah. Well, because I've still got a bit of a cold, I don't dribble it.
Deep vortex though, brother.
Oh, good grief, eh? Look, this is my life.
Just bang.
You too!
We've done the hard bit. Work it all out, make it nice.
You've softened it a little. Well, New Year till 153 BC was always in March.
Oh, was it?
Of course, January, I never think about January, but January is Janus, which is the one that looks both ways. Yeah, but once we got a scientific thinking which said everything's random, then what's happened is that people now totally disregard rhythm, and that's at the base of people who are saying climate change has got nothing to do with, oil and CO2. That it's they don't deny climate warming. Of course it's warm. You can't say, it wasn't really hot last year. They're just saying, look at the rhythms. It's the patterns made by the oh, we're getting there.
Look at this.
Yes.
Yeah.
The dome.
Look at that.
Wow. More butter.
Oh, beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful colour. Brilliant white.
You shall see the lonely eyes through the brown wire.
Hey, well, you got new bushes
I'll
started.
be your
Clear out the bottom.
Uh-huh.
Well, I've had a two-wheel tractor.
touch of the
You just go and blade to the front.
I kiss the call of the song. They sang all the wrong. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you.
So we used to have a lot of people coming through and pinching on apples.
Will you swim through the briny sea for me? Roll along the ocean's floor. I'll be your treasure. I'm with the ghosts of the men who can never sing again. There's a place, follow me, where a love's lost at sea. Is waiting for you. Is waiting for you. Mm-hmm. Would you drift over rolling fields for me? Hold me in the highest bough. I'll be your treasure. But in history's rhyme there's a place and a time, and the truth to the gold that the false cannot hold. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting